Right, good morning students. මේ සති මම පේපර් එකක් එව්වා. අපි ඒක අද ඩිස්කස් කරමු. Right. කරලා තිබ්බනම් තමයි වඩා හොඳ. Right. හරි. පළවෙනි එකේ ඉඳන් යන් අපි. First එක තමයි which of the following user types does not belong to the system user type? Right? Can you remember? There are two user types. There are two user types. There are two user types. One is system user. Other one is end user, right? System user is the one who developed the system and who developed the system using the computer. Right? End user is who use the system developed by system user. System user හදපු එක use කරන එක්කෙනාට අපි කියනවා end user කියලා. There are two types, system user, end user. Who develop systems using a computer is system user. Who use the system developed by the system user is end user. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි සාමාන්‍ය කම්පියුටර් එකක් අපි මොකක් හරි කවුරු හරි හදපු ඇප්ලිකේෂන් එකක් පාවිච්චි කරනකොට අපි එයා end user. ඒතකොට ඇප්ලිකේෂන් එක හදපු කෙනා system user. right? එතකොට අපි මේ ගිය සතිය මම දා පේපර් එකේ first question එක තමයි මේ කරන්නේ. right? මෙන්න මේ මතක නැත්තම් පොඩ්ඩක් මතක කරගන්න. User type, there are two user types. One is system user, other one is end user. System user is the one who developed the system using the computer. End user is the who use the system developed by the system user. System user හදපු system එක පාවිච්චි කරන කෙනාට කියන අපි end user කියලා. right? එතකොට අපි බලමු question number 1. Which of the following user types does not belong to system user? Can you give me the answer with my explanation? Programmer is a system user. Why? Using the computer, they are developing programs, right? Developing programs. Network administrator is a system user. Why? He is managing network using the computer. He is managing the network using the computer. Web developer is managing network and he do some administration using computer, right? So we are doing question number 1 in the paper, right? Those who join now, I will explain again system user and end user. System user is the one who developed the system using the computer. Develop means he is doing some activities using the computer or developing systems, developing softwares, developing networks like that. He is the system user. ඒ කියන්නේ system එක directly use කරන්නේ. Who is the end user? Who use the system developed by system user. ඒ කියන්නේ system user හදපු systems පාවිච්චි කරන කෙනා කියන end user කියලා. Right? That is the difference between system user and end user. Right? We go back to the question. From here, programmer is a system user. Why? He do programming through the computer and he is building systems. Network administrator is a system user. Why? He is administrating network and he is do some networking activities using the computer. Therefore, he is a system user. Web developer is developing websites using the computer. Therefore, he is also the system user. What about computer application assistant? Computer application assistant is using the things or applications who developed by the system user. එතකොට computer application assistant එයා programs හදන්නේ නැහැ. network administrate කරන්නේ නැහැ. ඊට පස්සේ web development කරන්නේ නැහැ. එයා ඒකලන් කරපේවා use කරන කෙනා. He is the one who use the system who developed by the which developed by the system user. Therefore, answer is what's the answer? Answer 3. First one, answer 3. Right? Okay. Then, the second one is a computer that is placed and used in a specific location. The most appropriate type of computer that is suitable for the blank space. Is a computer that is placed and used in a specific location, right? Using specific location, the most appropriate type of computer that is suitable for a blank space. Blank space කියන්නේ space එක ගොඩක් තියෙන තැන් වලට use කරන්න පුළුවන් computer එක. Right. What is the answer? That means this is not portable. Computers that is placed and used in a specific location එකක තියාගෙන use කරන එක. It is not portable then. So what is the answer? Desktop computer. Desktop computer is not portable. Therefore, it is using keeping in a specific location. Therefore, answer is 1. Laptop is portable. Mobile phone is portable. Notebook is portable. Right? Therefore, answer is 1. ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න. Question number 3. Are you having this paper? මම group එකට දාලා තියෙනවා නේද? Yes. Right. Third one. Which of the following is a peripheral device that can perform both input and output operations? Both input and output operation. Right? Flash drive. Flash drive. Flash drive is pen drive. It is used for input operation. Display. Display means we can see something. Therefore, it is for output. Keyboard. From the keyboard, we are giving inputs. Therefore, it is only for input. Touch screen. What about touch screen? Touch screen, we can same time see the screen. That is output, and also we can get input. That means we can touch and give some instructions. For example, in the ATM machine, We can see the display and we can input some data. Therefore, it's a input and output as well. Therefore, answer is number 4. Answer is number 4. This is question number 4 and 5 based on this picture. What is the type of processor used in this computer? What is the type of processor? We can see the type of processor from this place, right? This is the AMD. Type is AMD. Sorry. Yes. This is the processor type AMD. What is the main memory capacity of this computer? Memory capacity we can see from the RAM. This is 16 GB, right? Therefore, fourth one answer is 1. Fifth one answer is 16, right? This is the computer process type. This is the RAM speed or main memory capacity. What is this? This is the speed of the processor. Speed of the processor, that means 3.2 gigahertz. 3.2 gigahertz. So there is no question for this one. මේක අහලා නැහැ. මම මේ නිකන් කිව්වේ, right? Processor speed, process type, and RAM capacity. RAM capacity. ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න. Sixth one. A peripheral device that cannot be connected to the computer using USB port. USB port එකකින් connect කරන්න බැරි peripheral device එකක්. Right? Printer, we can connect through the USB port. What about display? Display means computer monitor. Can we connect computer monitor or display through a USB port? Can we? We cannot. Computer display we cannot connect through a USB port. Mouse we can connect through a USB port. Webcam we can connect through a USB port. But display we cannot connect through a USB port. හරි. අපිට මේක display එකක් connect කරන්න බෑ USB port එක. Therefore answer is number 2. Number 7. A commonly used operating system in mobile devices like smartphones. මේක නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඔක්කොම දන්නවා. Not Linux, not Ubuntu, not Windows, but Android. So you know, Android operating system is in mobile phones or mobile devices. This is famous operating system in Android devices. Therefore, smartphone devices. This is the Android operating system. අපි දන්නවා smartphone වල තියෙන operating system එකක්. දැන් computer use කරනවා වගේ තමයි smartphone එකක්. Therefore, there should be an operating system. The most commonly used operating system in smartphones is Android operating system. Right? So there is, can you tell me some other operating system that is in smartphones other than Android? Yes. Can you tell me? At least one. At least one. මට එකක් කියන්න පුළුවන්. One operating system that can be found in smartphones. Android is the one. Another one. Another one is Apple iOS. ලියාගත්තත් කමක් නැහැ. Apple iOS. Right? Apple iOS. What else? BlackBerry. BlackBerry operating system. Right? Those are in smartphone devices. Android, Apple iOS, BlackBerry. සාමාන්‍ය Apple phone වල තමයි Apple iOS operating system එක තියෙන්නේ. BlackBerry phones වල තියෙනවා BlackBerry operating system එක. Right? And in latest mobile phones, has another operating system like Magic OS. Magic OS, Magic operating system. Right? Apple iOS, BlackBerry, Magic OS. Those are in smartphone devices. Smartphone devices. Okay. Let's go to the question number 8. What is not a free and open source operating system? What is the meaning of free and free and open source? Can you tell me someone? Free and open source. Free and open source? Yes. Free and open source means we do not have to pay to use, to install or to download this operating system. අපිට ගෙවන්න ඕනේ නැහැ මේ operating system පාවිච්චි කරන්න. ඒ තමයි free and open source කියලා කියන්නේ. Right? Which is not a free and open source operating system. Linux is a free and open source. Linux එක අපිට free download කරලා use කරන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Ubuntu is free and open source. Android we can freely download. Mobile phones වල තියෙන operating system එක අපිට ගෙවන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. Therefore it is free and open source. But Windows is not free and open source, but we have to pay for that. Windows පාවිච්චි කරනවා නම් ඔයාලා දැන් සමහර ගෙවල් වල computers වල Windows තියෙනවා ඇති. නමුත් ඒක license version එකක් නෙමෙයි. This is not a license version. So normally license version software is around 50,000 or 40,000 like that. රුපියල් 40,000 50,000 විතර යනවා Windows license version එක. විතර අපි සාමාන්‍ය පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ license version නෙමෙයි. So to get the genuine one we have to pay. Therefore this is not a free and open source. Therefore this is the answer. Question is, what is not a free and open source operating system? Ours is Windows. Others we can freely download and use. Right? Free and open source. Question number 9. The non-technical specification to be considered when buying a computer. What is non-technical specification? Right? So there are two types of specification. One is technical and one is non-technical. තාක්ෂණික සහ තාක්ෂණික නොවන. Screen size technical. Is it technical? මොකද screen size එකක් ගන්නකොට අපි size එක බලන්න ඕනේ. ඒකේ quality එක බලන්න ඕනේ. So there are technical things to consider. Therefore, screen size is technical, right? What about after sales service? This is not technical. Why? මේක අපිට තාක්ෂණික එකක් නෙමෙයි. So what is the service they are providing after the sales? That is not technical. But hard disk capacity, it is technical. Type of processor is technical. Therefore, answer is number 2. Right? After sales service is not technical. After sales service is not technical. Therefore, it is not a technical specification. that is considered when buying a computer. Right? Question number 10. Which of the following is labeled in English characters in a worksheet? Which of the following is labeled in English characters in a worksheet? Worksheet එක English characters වලින් label කරලා තියෙන්නේ මේවයි මොකක්ද? Is it a row? Is it a cell? It is a column or cell range. Can you give me the answer? Which of the following is labeled in English characters in a worksheet? Right? English characters. Can you remember? Worksheet. If this is a spreadsheet, so you can see A, B, C, D, E, F like that, right? In this side, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that, right? This is a sample spreadsheet. So labeled in English letters, what are these? These are what? These are columns there. These are columns, right? So therefore, the columns are labeled in English letters. Columns are labeled in English letters, right? Therefore, answer is 3. Column. Column is labeled in English letters in worksheet, spreadsheet software. Number 11. The type of chart shown by this figure is bar chart, column chart, line chart, pie chart. Bar chart, column chart, line chart, pie chart. Can you remember the charts? Bar chart, column chart, line chart, pie chart. What is a bar chart? Bar chart is like this. Side එකට තියෙනවා මේක bar chart එක. Right? This is kind of bar chart. Column chart. Column chart is like this. This is a bar chart. This is a column chart. Columns කියන්නේ සිරස් අතර තියෙන එකක්. මේකේම අනිත් පැත්ත හරවන තියෙන එක තමයි අපි bar chart කියලා කියන්නේ. Column chart, bar chart, right? What is line chart? Line chart is like this, right? This is a line chart. Pie chart. Pie chart is like this. We can see the portion from whole thing. We can see the portion. Let's say from percentage. Let's say this is 15%. This is 35%. This is 20% like that. So pie chart, line chart. Therefore, what is this chart? This is a column chart. This is a column chart. Which function is used to get the number of numeric values in a range of cells and the number of cells containing characters. Which function is used to get the number of numeric values in a range of cells and number of cells containing characters. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? numeric values සහ characters තියෙන cells count කරන්න. numeric values සහ characters තියෙන cells count කරන්න. Which function is used to get the number of numeric values in a range of cells and number of cells containing characters. Right? What is the answer? What is the answer? මේකයි කියන්නේ. අපි તો මේ වගේ ස්ප්‍රෙඩ්ෂීට් එකක් තියෙනවා. right? 35 40 6 3 2 right? From this spreadsheet software, there are numeric values here and there are also text as well. Text තියෙනවා, මෙතන text තියෙනවා and numeric values. So, if I want to get the cell count of only numeric value, cell count, මේ cells ප්‍රමාණය count කරන්න මට only numeric values. Right? So, what is the formula, function that we use? ඒ කියන්නේ මෙහෙමයි. දැන් මේ cell range එකක් තියෙනවා. මේකේ තියෙන numbers විතරක් තියෙන cells count ගාන count කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒතර මෙතන හරිනගන්න ඕනේ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7යි 8යි 9යි 10යි. මොකද අනිත් ඒවා එක්ක blank අනිත් ඒවා නැත්තම් මේ text තියෙන්නේ. absent කියලා ABAB කියලා දෙකක් තියෙනවා. කොහොමද මම මේකේ numeric count එක විතරක් ගන්න. Right? How do we get the count? So function is count. Remember, from the count function, it will only count the cells with only numeric values. Numeric values තියෙන cells ගාන විතරයි count කරන්නේ count කියන function එකේ. Then you have to give the range. What is the range? B2 to D6. B2 to D6. That is the range. B2 to D6 range එක select කරාම මෙන්න මේ range එක අපිට fall range එක එනවා. Right. B2 to D6, that is the range. එතකොට මේ count function එකෙන් B2 to D6 කියලා අපි දුන්නොත් function එක එයා count කරන්නේ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. These cells it will not count. මේක blanks තියෙනවා text තියෙනවා count කරන්නේ නැහැ. Remember that. Now my question is, give me a second. right? So now I am going to get the cell count with the uh, text as well. මට cell count එක ගන්න ඕනේ full cell count එක with the text. How do I get? What is the function? Count A. Count A means count all, right? Count all. Count A, B2 to D6. That is how we uh, get the cells with text as well. එතකොට ඒකෙදි text උයි ඔක්කොම count වෙනවා, right? It will count all the cells with text and numeric values. That means, and it will not count these ones. Blank count it will not count. Blank cells it will not count. From this formula, from this function, it will count all these cells 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? This answer is 12. Right? This answer is 10. From the count function, it will only count the numeric values. Count A function, it will count numeric values and text as well. What is our question? Which function is used to get the number of numeric values in the range of cells and number of cells containing characters, right? So it should count numeric values and characters as well. Therefore, we should use the count a function. Count a function. Right? That is about count a function. The correct way to write a function in a spreadsheet is correct way to write a function. What is the correct way? This is wrong. Why? Sum is equal is wrong. This is wrong. There should be equal sign. This is wrong. This is a square bracket. Right? What is the correct answer? This one. This one is correct. Right? ළමයි line එක disconnect වුණොත් එහෙමම ආයි log වෙන්න. 1 minute වලින් සමහර විට ආයි join වෙන්න එකකින්